Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is May 16, 2025, and this is my weekly market review, where I'm reviewing the S&P 500, that's SPY, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor, please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. No trade recommendations here, guys, just a view of the market and what I see. My opinion of what I see here. We all sit at a different place, a different view, and may see something different. But what I see is green. All right, let's go ahead and go to this quarterly chart. Let's resize this, maximize this quarterly chart, and all. And what we see there, guys, by candle pattern, people, that is what is called a bullish engulfing on a high time frame. These two candles right here is just below that and just below that. Although I know we're not at the end of the quarter, or we're even at the end of the month. And this is like, I think this might be the first month or second month of the quarter or something like that. The second month of the quarter. So, but again, it's looking very good for the bulls. That's all I can say. Let's go ahead and go down to the monthly chart and see what we see there. And on this monthly chart, boom. What do we see here? We see couple things that's happening right here, right now. This is our 9-10 moving average, our indicator that tells us if we're in a more bearish type market or bullish type market. And when we're below this line right here, it's more of a bearish type market and all. And once we get back above this line, it's more of a bullish type market, and that's what I see. So that's number one, above the 9-10 moving average. So technically, we are back in a bull market. Number two thing that I see right here is this right here. This candle pattern. Candle pattern, people, this is a better one than what I saw on the other index. This is what is called a morning star, I believe. I'm pretty sure. When we have this 3 candle pattern right here, and the next thing that we'll be looking for is although we're not at the end of the month yet, but we'll be looking for a confirmation candle. And that confirmation candle is going to give us what? It's going to give us all-time highs. Yeah. We're not quite at the end of the month, and we got a whole another month to wait to see if that's actually going to happen. And yeah. We got to cross over on this monthly pivot, on this monthly chart with these quarterly pivots. These are quarterly pivots, we got to cross an R1 level, and we have to go all the way to an R2 level, by the end of the month. I don't think it's going to happen, but anything can happen. So we can possibly, when I say R2 level, I'm looking at this yellow line up here. That's our R2 level here for the quarter. So again, it may be not this month, but next month. Can I say it again? All-time highs. But anything can happen, though. This market can flip-flop and some crazy news come out, based on things are in this country. And we can be making another leg towards the downside. So don't get too excited. Just follow your trading plans and your trading strategies and trade accordingly. Let's go down to the weekly chart and see what we see there. On that weekly chart, we're going to see what I was been expecting and that we needed in order for this market to see if it's going to actually go higher and wants to go higher. And it did it. It did exactly what we got. It ended up getting this gap here in the market, getting above the 50 moving average and above this little area back here where the market was consolidating before it actually went down. So we're above that right now. And then again, can I say it again? This is where we're going to be fighting to get to all-time highs. I'll say it again. And also we got to just kind of like wait and see what happens here come next week. We got a round number here that it's going to be fighting to get above to, also at the 600 level. We have 580. Seems like we closed around 594, and also that's only $6 away. Once we cross the 600 level, I do believe that we will be making all-time highs. Just got to kind of like wait and see, though, and see what happens here. But let's go ahead and go down to the daily chart and wrap this on up. On the daily chart, we can see the details of actually what had happened. On Monday, there was some dealing and stuff with China and caused this market to get a little bit excited, and we ended up creating this gap up, on Monday, and we've been continuing to go higher. So again, everything is looking good for, can I say it one more time? All-time highs. We have to kind of like wait and see what happens next week, but I do expect to see this market actually going higher unless some crazy news come up, and we come back down here and want to fill these gaps. A lot of times the market likes filling gaps. This was a gap, and this was a gap filled when it's gapped down. these gaps have been filled. And this little gap right here wasn't completely filled on the way up. It did try to come back down in that gap, but here's another gap right here that wasn't filled on the way back up. So again, we may not come back down here and fill this gap in this area this time on the way up, because it did it before when it was starting on its way up and then come back down and fill this gap. So we just got to kind of like wait and see what happens here. And that's pretty much all I need to have to share at this time. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'll be talking to you next week. This is Right Side Trader. Have a good one. Bye.